Hi, good day. In this tutorial, I'll be taking you through how to use the form feature. What is the usefulness of the form feature and how does it help your app? With the form feature, users can contact you through your app when you have this feature included in your app. All you have to do is basically set up a form that users can contact you whenever they have issues or problem using your app or your product. You will get an email copy of users' responses when they fill out the form, and then you'll be able to reply them and provide support to them accordingly. So how do you set this up? Please watch. First of all, you're going to log into your app and then you'll add a feature. You can use this option to search for the feature by typing form, or just look around the feature area and click on form. But before I proceed, you need to understand that this feature is not available on free plan. You need a paid plan or a white label plan to use this feature. So let's get started. I'm going to click on form version 2 now, and then okay, here it is. So now let's set it up. First thing I want to do is rename this to contact us or just contact. Depends on what you want. I'm going to change this icon to something that is relating to contact, like an icon that is contact related. Okay, I've selected this. So basically I have done the icon settings part. So let's get to the main settings. I'm going to come here and then type recipient email. Recipient email is an email that you would like to receive the copy of user response. So I'm going to type the email I want to, okay, here. You don't have to put this particular email. This is our support, this is our platform support email address. You can put your own email address. So when user fill in this form, you get an email to whatever email address you have inserted here. So I'm going to click on this option or not click on this option. Basically what this option says is login user will be able to see and review their submissions. So when a user sign up on your app, they will be, and you check this option and they fill the contact form, they'll be able to see a copy of their responses and they'll be able to review it and then delete it accordingly if they want to. But also guests can contact you if they are not logged in. So I don't need this, or wait, I'd like to have it, so I'm going to click on it. So design, how do you want the design of your form to be? Usually the listed design is outdated, but we still leave it in the platform because some users have it and like it, everybody likes different things. But personally I prefer the card option because it is more updated and more of latest material design. So I'm going to check on card design and I'm going to click on save. So this place is where you see the results of users' responses. When user fill the form, this is where you see the result. This is where you see what they feel, and this is where you try to respond to them, or you can respond via your email app. Here you can add more background and stuff, but I do not want background. I just prefer it to be white. So field. The field area is where you fill the field what should be included or what copy of responses you want or what type of questions you want to ask the user. So I'm going to first of all call this contact support for help and I'm going to click on save. And then that is done. So the first thing I want to do is ask for name. So I'm going to use text input and use name, and then default value, I don't want anything there, so I'm going to click on just name. I'm going to ask for email address. I'm still going to use the text area and use email address and then mark it as required. When you mark a section as required, that means if user do not fill it, they won't be able to submit the form. That means it is required. It is type of response that you want users to fill out. So I'll mark this as required because their email is necessary so that I can be able to contact them again when I want to respond to their input or to the response that they send. So I'm going to click on save. What else can I ask for? Let me ask them to upload image. I'm going to put a maximum of 2 images and I'm going to call it upload pictures of the issue. This is what I'm going to call this. I'm going to click on save, and I'm going to wait, click on save, right? And then you can see, so this is the form. So the name, the email address, and the pictures. Just add picture here. So the last thing I want to ask them, it should be, I've been using text input, I will use text area here. Also, you can ask many other things. You can ask for illustration by putting your own images to illustrate things that you want them to do. You can use rich text block to edit and format and other stuff. You can use date in case you want the form to be in form of booking, and you want them to use date and time. So here I've been using text area to ask just one line question. So I'm going to use text input to ask one line question. Then I'm going to use text area for many lines questions. So I'm going to enter, or let me see, what's the issue? And I'm going to mark it as required. They must tell me what issue they have with the app so that I can be able to provide help to them accordingly. So I'm basically done. This is just a simple form that I want to create. You can do more by exploring all this. You can do a text box. You can ask for password if you need something password related. You can ask for number. You can select a drop down. But here, let me use radio choice as an example. Like, say, where are you from? Option 1, United States. Texas is still in United States, don't mind me. And I can put Canada here. I can add more option. I can delete option if I want. I'll change this to China. And default values, I don't want any default values, so I'm going to just click on save. So here you can see I'm going to click on see changes so that I can see the changes that I made to. Oh, good. You can see. Oh, it's not appearing. Here is the video choice. Let me add option United States. You need to. I didn't include value. Sorry. China. I'm going to turn Canada. Then I'm going to click save. I'm going to click refresh. Alright, so you see, they can mark and select whichever one they want to choose. Here they can enter the issue as I have filled here. So basically you're done. So when user open your app and complete this form, you get an email of their responses, and then you can reply to them and provide support to them accordingly in the email. So if you like this tutorial, please kindly subscribe to our channel. Before you go, you can go to your download your app tab, and then you can generate your app APK here and download and resubmit to your various store, probably Google Play or App Store. You can generate the iOS version here. Have a nice day.